Hi everybody, it's your girl Rennie and you are watching Not Just Okay TV. Today I get the chance to sit down and chat with someone whom I love. I know I say that all the time, but like I really love her. Hi Tiwa.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to finally meet you too. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Congratulations on your Rock Nation deal.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
And I just have to say that with everything that you're doing, you make me so proud to be a Nigerian woman.
Oh,
like,
where are you from in Nigeria?
Ogun State.
Oh, you're Yoruba?
Yes, Jebu. Marini Case, my name. But now there's kind of a little bit of rumor surrounding the fact that you may have left Maven.
No.
Can you tell us a little bit about what this deal is?
Just for the record, Maven is family. And Jazzy was there with me throughout, the negotiation and the deal. So no, I'm not leaving Maven at all. It's a management deal,
Right?
And Maven still remains my record label. So that's just I guess that's what's causing the confusion.
Right.
So I'm signed to Rock Nation under a management contract. So they handle everything from bookings to everything that has to do with the artist's life. And Maven is still my family, my home, my label home.
Right. Okay, and we also know that you had a deal with Sony as a songwriter. What's the difference between that and this?
I still have the deal.
Okay, cool.
With Sony ATV. It's a publishing deal. So they basically handle my songwriting aspect. So I mean, I've been with them for many years when I was in the US, and I'm still with them, just through songwriting.
Right. A lot of people don't know that that's what you do. That's what you did. That's what gave you kind of the platform that you're on now. So you're on tour in the US. This is your first time in tour here, right?
In the US, yes.
How awesome is that?
It's incredible, It's definitely great to see and to connect with my US supporters. And they're just special, They, I don't know, the love is just so incredible.
Right.
It's really great. We did, I think, about 6 cities. So yeah, it's been really good, really fun.
Cool. What's your favorite thing about going on tour?
Bonding with people. You get to create family away from family.
Right.
So you're on the road with a few people, and most of them I know and I've worked with, for a while. Kathy has been with me for many years. And Ezine and CEO dancers, and even the other dancers that we got from the US. And I have my team with me, so it's fun. We're actually creating a mini documentary that we're going to put out really soon, and you're going to see the antiques that we get up to on the road. It's really fun.
I've seen a little on some snaps and Instagram.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so being a mom and going on tour, what do you think your biggest challenge is?
Well, I have my mom on the road with me, so she's helping out with my son. I was contemplating leaving him behind, but then I knew I was going to be away for about a month to about 2 months, and his first birthday fell within that period, and I just couldn't not be there for my son when he turns 1. So he's on the road with me. I thought it was going to be a lot more challenging than what it is, but I have such an amazing child. I think he's so used to different environments. He's not fussy, so he's easy for me to leave behind in the hotel with my mom when I go and perform. And sometimes he comes backstage with me as well, but I have little headphones to protect his ears and stuff. But he's a really good kid, so it's really not that difficult for me at all.
Okay, my next question I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite thing about being a mom?
Oh my God, listen, you get away with so much. You can jump the lines at the airport, when you're on the train in London, people always stand up for you because you have a child. Apart from the fact that being a mom is the best thing ever, you get away with so much. I probably shouldn't say that because next time I'm at the airport,
they're gonna be like,
they're gonna put me in
you can wait,
right?
That's
but
funny.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Awesome. So you mentioned that his birthday was around that time. It was actually on the One Africa Fest,
Yes,
right?
yes,
I thought
it
he was
was.
gonna come out on stage. I was waiting.
I know. I think I don't know. I think I prefer to just keep him out of the public as much as I can. Sometimes
Right.
I share pictures because I just look at him so adorable.
He's so
And I just
cute,
want to
yes.
post them. Yeah, but if I really don't need to, I try as much as possible to just
Not
try and
to.
protect him as much as I can.
We respect that. We do. We do.
Thank
Speaking
you.
of the One Africa Fest, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Arguably, you were the best performer.
Oh,
I may be biased,
are
so
you really just saying that because I'm?
I may be. I don't know, maybe. But what did that stage mean to you, being the only female to have held that platform? What does that mean?
I mean, I didn't want to see it too much as that because I just want to just try and break out of that. You know, the only female or, you know, one of the best females.
Right.
I've always said this. I just want to be considered one of the best artists, period, not
Right.
necessarily just female. To me, it was history in the making, as
Right.
everybody has said, and you know, just quick shout out and kudos to and a thank you to Mr. Paulo, as we call him. He had the vision, and I'm sure a lot of people doubted him,
Right.
but he pulled it through, and it was incredible. I think for African music, I think it was just the beginning of many more things. I think we had our spotlight, and you know, at that time the world was watching what we were going to do, and I think we put on a pretty fantastic
I think
show.
it was amazing.
So now we literally just have to keep that energy going, so it doesn't just end there. And I think everybody's on the same page. Everybody's just out there, just you know, doing great things, and I know he's going to be doing other events as well across America and around the world. So I'm so proud of him and the whole team.
Right. What do you think the industry can do to kind of put our female artists on the same, like giving the male artists one leg up?
When I say the only female, I mean I'm in no way saying I am the only female artist. There
Right.
are incredible female artists in Africa. I'm saying that I just don't want to continue to be in that category.
Right.
So I think one of the things that you know we can do is when you nominate artists for best artist, you know, to also include females, because it's always best female, and you hardly see female artists being in the best artist or best album or best single, or you know, it's very, very male dominated still.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things we could try to do.
So on your tour, I noticed a couple people on tour with you, like Iceberg Slim.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about him and what's next for 323? And
A lot of people don't know that, you know, I mean, he's not new to the game. You know, he's such a talented, you know, a rapper and singer.
Right.
And he's just going through you know, I believe a rebranding phase. And for us, it's just a gradual thing.
Right.
I feel like sometimes artists that shoot to success really fast can also fall really fast. So for him, it's just getting his fan base, building it up, and I really, really believe in him, and a lot of people believe in him as well. So
Right.
it's coming. It's only a matter of time. I really believe in him.
okay, so let's talk a little bit about your album,
Yeah,
Red, which is
yeah.
awesome. I think it's so diverse. Like every
Thank you.
single song gives you something different.
Yeah.
My favorite song is Adura.
Nice.
By the way, what's your favorite song on the album?
I can't tell you. Because I recorded that when I was about 7 months pregnant. Well,
Oh, wow.
most of it was done when I was 7-8 months pregnant. So it was such an emotional time for me. It
Right.
was long hours in the studio. I'm very connected to every single song.
Right.
So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I love all of it.
Would you say that If I Start to Talk is your most meaningful song on the album?
Yep. I would say so. I'd say If I Start to Talk, and I think Adura as well. I think Say It as well, the last song. Say It is very important to me because I think as Nigerians, our culture, we're very used to keeping things in, domestic violence, infidelity, whatever it is, even sexual status. And I'm not necessarily saying you have to say it on social media, but I do believe you need to speak to heal, whether it's your counselor, your pastor, family, doctor, whoever it is. So Say It was a very powerful song for me on that record, on that album as well.
That's awesome. So you got some playtime from DJ Ebro.
Yeah.
Which is a huge platform, and you also got to go on his show.
Yes.
How do you feel about his reception and his support for Afrobeat music?
I think it's really, really beautiful. Again, it wasn't something we, had to solicit, or it was just natural. It was a record that he picked up, and I think it was a natural progression from him loving Odreleba and other Afro beat pop songs.
It's funny you said that. That was gonna be my next question.
Right.
There's like this debate with people who are not African between Afrobeat and Afro pop, or Afro beats. And Afrobeat, they don't really differentiate. They kind of categorize everything in the same.
And I hope you're not going to ask me what the difference
Okay, not only was I going to ask that, I was going to say, do you have a specification for your sound?
I think, and I stand to be corrected. I'm not saying I know it all, and I don't think any of us know. I think we're still trying to figure out what the genre is. But I think the closest thing for me now is Afro pop, because a lot of my music is very pop, R&B. Is still, it still has that influence in it. I think, obviously, Afrobeat is Fela. He's the originator, and I think we're still trying to figure out: are we Afrobeat? Because we do come from that. That we're all offsprings of the king himself. But I think because a lot of us now, we have a lot more influence with hip hop and R&B and soul and pop and whatever. It seems to make more sense to call it Afro pop.
Right. Okay, with your airtime with DJ Ebro, I think that it really is showing how much Afrobeat music is crossing over. Do you think that you may have to change up your sound or speak a little bit more English to be more global? Or you don't think so?
Nah, and I'm gonna definitely make it a thing not to, because then you lose it.
The whole essence.
Yeah, you lose the point. And what I love about when Jazzy and I met Jay-Z was that he didn't want me to change. He, specifically said that's what attracted, him and the company to us. So, and I just want to, just plead to all of us artists that are doing this to, just maintain that essence. You have reggae that was able to do it in crossover. There's no reason why we can't do this. I'm not going to. I have no intention to, because then, you have 1,000,001 singers out here that do R&B and pop. What's going to make me different is the fact that, I'm African.
Right. What's your favorite thing to eat?
My favorite food is bread.
Bread?
I know.
Really?
Yeah, is that
what kind, like agege bread or
yes.
like? Yes.
And ewa going.
Yeah.
I know. It's the hips, the carbs, but I can't.
But it's like comfort food. You feel it in your soul.
Yeah, when you just have bread and you warm it and you just put butter and you just wait.
Look how you explain.
You didn't ask me all of that. But bread, I love bread.
Okay. Let's see what else. I was gonna ask Coco Fanta, but obviously Pepsi. Okay. Jollof or fried?
Jollof.
All the way.
Yeah.
Ghanaian or Nigerian?
What, men or what?
It was a trick question. What is that? What's that? Okay, guys, I've had so much fun chatting with you. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you. And I really, I don't know, they're probably going to cut this out, but I wasted their time today. We weren't actually doing anything. We went to get bread. No, I'm kidding. No, we really no. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think really, it's really important, as much as, we talked about Rock Nation and Ebro and stuff. I think it's still important for us to still cater to our people.
Right.
So again, I always shout out Notjustok, because I think they're very instrumental in getting our music out there to the world. So as much as it's a pleasure for you, it also is a pleasure for me to do this. So thank you.
Thank you. There you have it, guys. Tiwa loves agege. Remember to follow us on YouTube and subscribe, and you're watching Not Just Okay TV.